They ask for the truth, but they can't handle it. They want to remain stupid. Why you always judging me, Mr. Goodbread? You think you better? Welcome to the righteous fear. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Mr. Farrakhan, why do you think people are so afraid of you?
Truth makes those who are guilty of having deceived the people feel uneasy because they know the truth uncovers a lie and destroys it. Again, there are those who have always feared that someone would come along that black folk would really listen to, that they didn't control. And that would mean possibly the unification of the masses of black people, and this, some fear, as a sign of the end of their power and authority over our lives.
Mr. Farrakhan, why do you...
And his opponent, accompanied by Ross Mann from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, GMG Big Money.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one. These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Salute, and welcome to class, gang. Welcome to class. We are here. Modern black women incarceration rates are rising. Now I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you know the society we live in. They paint us out. They paint us men out to be the abusers, the aggressors, the predators, just the violent. They paint us out to be the piece of shh. We gonna find out today who really is the piece of shh, guys. And I got the facts. Remember, your feelings are not the facts, but these stats are. And I got my guy BT who did the research. BT, man, what the fuck, BT?
Yeah, it's gonna be one of them episodes today. But just understand, we're doing this out of love. We're doing this out of just inform people because we're not here for feelings. We're here for the truth. What's better, the truth or feelings? I'll
And
let you
that's a
make the
fact.
decision yourself.
That's a fact. And sisters, y'all be stupid if you want to. Y'all be stupid if you want to. You run around here in the delusion, playing and pretending to be the victim to a man when it's your sister that'll get you. So, you know what I mean? Keep that in mind. I know we got a lot of women that want to blame man for everything. But today, you gonna realize by the end of this live that it's your sister. It's your sister that you got to keep your eye on. You know what I mean? So let's go on and jump on into this, BT. BT, how did you stumble upon this information and my God, just take over?
I just did my own research because the thing is, I'm in college right now. As many of you know, I go to an HBCU. I'm your typical grad student in college. So guess what? I see the sisters every single day, and guess what? I'm cool with a lot of sisters. They like me. I like them. But one thing I don't do is I don't pander to them. I'm just as honest with them as I am with the men because guess what? I'm a man of God first, and being a man of God means you got to be an honest man. One young lady told me, she basically quoted some Mary J. Blige, and another lady said that there's a lack of eligible black men, how black men are the face of criminality. And I said, that are you sure? Because if you look on the internet, especially nowadays, you don't really see as many black men committing violent crimes. If you do see a black man committing violent crimes, it's not going to be an older black man, like a black man in his 20s. You're going to see a young hell of a son between the ages of 16 and 19 raised by a hell of a mother being a delinquent. Nowadays, if you want to see a bunch of violent crime, not just on this channel, but in the news, you're seeing a lot more black women breaking the law, especially hurting people.
Oh
Oh,
my
it's
God.
true. It's damn
I
true.
mean, am I wrong? Look at the last video we did. Young lady fought the police. Another young lady killed that girl back in Miami. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's talk about these women killing their kids nowadays.
And being that you spoke that up, let's go straight into some content because that's a great prelude segue to this story right here that I was been supposed to touch on, guys. I've been was supposed to touch on. It's fair use, guys. Fair use. This for educational purposes only. YouTube. Hold on, let me get this thing here. Let me get this right. All right, guys. So this story right here, guys, is a grandmother who deletes her grandchild. And we gonna read the article, but let's listen to this story real quick, guys.
Proved initially, first responders didn't think she was going to make it after she was taken away from this house, bleeding heavily, and was not responsive after police say her grandmother stabbed her multiple times. It was a sleepover at Grandma's house that landed a 65-year-old woman under arrest. Officers rushing to the Clinton Avenue home after she allegedly attempted to kill her 7-year-old granddaughter.
65-year-old the leader. It's no limit to this shit. It's no limit, bro.
Remember how you're always saying who taught you to be stupid?
Yep,
Yeah, I think we found out who taught them to be stupid.
exactly. And it trickles down. It's the generational curse.
You say I'm judging you, huh? I'm not judging you, but let's just say I'm judging you.
Inside this Bronx crime scene, police spent the night collecting evidence in the wake of the vicious stabbing. The little girl visiting from New Jersey on winter break was in bed when her own grandmother allegedly attacked her with a knife. The child repeatedly stabbed in the chest and neck, according to detectives, who say her uncle intervened and called 911.
When I went to look out the window, there was a child that was like full of blood.
Hold on, yo, you heard that, BT? The uncle, a man. You know what I mean? So the narratives say that man is the abuser, man is the killer, man is the deleter. But in these stories, because remember we did the one where the girl said that the kid with a girl, she jugged the two boys, and the father came and tried to rescue them. Remember? It's always the
Yeah,
man trying. We saw
That was in New Orleans. That was in New Orleans. That was in the Ninth Ward. No, that
right.
was that was on Florida Boulevard. I know that's our O block, Florida area, kind of Desire area. That's the Desire Project area. That's our O block in New Orleans. Like, that's an area notorious for crime. Like most of the time, when some really bad shit happens, that's where it happens. At. That's like no, my bad. That's actually like mid city area, if I'm not mistaken. I know where it's at, but I forget what ward it is.
Crazy, yo.
Yeah, I know that
Crazy.
area real well.
That the cop was rushing into.
Stabbed in the chest and neck, according to detectives, who say her uncle intervened and called 911.
When I went to look out the window, there was a child that was like full of blood that the cop was rushing into the cop car.
An officer helping to save the little girl's life, rushing her to the hospital himself while unconscious and unresponsive Tuesday morning. Doctors worked to repair her organs after suffering a punctured lung and lacerated kidney. Neighbors, though, never noticed anything wrong at the home. Police have no history of disturbances either.
That's something that is scary for us, that our little kids are seeing that. So I hope they get recovers, and everything is okay with the family.
Police sources say the suspect, identified as Maritza Yauger, may have been suffering from depression and was also taken to the hospital for a psychiatric evaluation. And the woman is still hospitalized at this hour. She is facing multiple charges. However, it's unclear if she will physically be able to appear in court later on today.
Hey, pause it real quick. Can I tell y'all something? That uncle who found them cheering, yeah, just an FYI, these older men be living in these neighborhoods, they be living in fear of these women, by the way. These dudes, these older men in these neighborhoods, them be the dudes who be getting terror. Those be the dudes who be just innocent bystanders in neighborhoods. They be seeing all this shit go down. They can give you stories about how crazy these hoes is in these neighborhoods. GB, I think you might be on mute.
Thank you, Bubba. So, in the majority section of the Bronx, grandmother had been arrested in, jugging of her 7-year-old granddaughter. Authorities said last Wednesday, as the young victim condition stabilized. Maritza Yoga, 65, was arrested on charges of attempt murder, attempted manslaughter, criminal possession of a weapon, reckless endangerment, assault, and endangering the welfare of a child. Officials said Yoga remains hospitalized after she was initially held for a mental evaluation in the wake of the incident. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. And again, yo, they say that we are the abusers, we are the aggressors, we are the crazy ones. But time after time after time, we continue to get these stories, and they continue to give our future generation, into their hands. They continue to give them custody of our kids. That's crazy. BT, let's get on in. Let's indulge now. Let's pull up some stats. That's what they
Set it
came
up,
in for.
Five. Set it up, point guard.
Let's get it.
Set it up, point guard.
First, we're going to go with the inmate rate. We're going to go with the inmate race, the BOB statistic inmate race. And these are fresh stats, guys, from the Federal Bureau of Prisons, guys. You know what I mean? When you read and you do research, you know what I mean? And you critically think, you know what I mean? You get a chance to critically think, so you see it for yourself. You ain't got nobody pumping shit in your head, and you never go out into real life and get the experience, gain experience, so you don't know what the hell. You know what I mean? And this is what I tell you guys. Read, research. Fuck with people that's smarter than you so they could put you on, guys. BT put me on, and we going to put y'all on. Let's see if I can make this chart a little bit bigger right here. That's all they giving me? Hold on, let me see. BT, you want to go on and give them a what they looking at right now? Just give them a little.
This is a basic pie chart. So basically, you're going to look at it's basically just giving out a breakdown of prison statistics. These are not jail statistics. These are just purely prison statistics, because one thing people get mixed up, jail and prison are two completely different entities, as well as group homes. Yeah, there might be more black men in jail because you can go to jail for anything, but these are prison statistics. Prison means that you're an inmate. Am I correct, Mr. Goodbread?
That was well said and great, yo. You said it better than I would have said it.
All right. Yeah, so prison is you're a ward of the state. You're federal property. These statistics are going to show you who is the most incarcerated group in America, stripped down to the bone. We are not talking about who's in jail, in group homes, in boys' school. This is prison statistics. So as you can see, scroll down a little bit, GB, please. As you can clearly see, this is the 2022-2023 United States prison statistics. As you can clearly see, these are the most incarcerated groups in America. Asians make up 1.4% of all prison population in the United States, including Cuba.
And guys, hold on, BT. Let me cut you real quick. Remember yesterday's show, we learned that Asians also lead in marriages. They're the most married race inside of America, and that correlates to the reason why they have less Asian on Asian crime. So you see how single mothers correlate to the crime rate. Go ahead, BT. Let's cook them.
And right here it says black. Now there's another stat. Now let me tell you how this black statistic is broken down. Even though it says 38%, it's really about 33% because when they say black, they're not saying African American. If you go to the U.S. Census Bureau, which I'll send to you, GB, it'll say 33% because now they're not including just African Americans. In this particular stat, they're just saying black. They're including people from Africa who are incarcerated in America. They're including mixed people who identify as black. So therefore, this 38% is really about 32 or 33%. But we'll continue. Native Americans. While Native Americans only make up 2.6% of the prison population, Native Americans lead the nation in jail. Native Americans go to jail more than any other demographic because Native Americans lead the nation in domestic violence. Domestic violence charges usually get you sent to jail before they get you sent to prison. And last but not least, no offense to my Brads, because y'all my homeboys, but right now, purely because of population, Caucasian men lead the United States for the last 10 years in prison statistics. Actually, excuse me, last 20 years in prison statistics, mainly because there's obviously more white people, so there'll be more white people in prison. White men make up almost 60% of all prisoners by both population, rate incarcerated, and by those who go from jail to prison.
That's a fact. And those are just the facts, guys. We don't make this shit up, guys. You see it. You see it.
By the way, y'all, if you know my background, you know I'm pretty well versed in like prison law culture, like because of my like it's something I'm very interested in. I can tell you a lot about how the prison and the prison system works and how the jail system works. Maybe not as much as others, but I know it pretty well.
All right. So are we done here? Do you want to click on age, citizenship, ethnicity,
Be my
gender?
guest. Be my guest. Because it
All
all
right.
ties in. Be my guest. Go to offenses. I want to make a very critical point in offenses. Please go to offenses.
All right. We in
I want you.
offenses.
Let me show y'all something. Let me show you why a lot of this talk in the media about the black man boogeyman is so false. Scroll down for me. This chart is showing you each demographic's most common offense. Go scroll down a little bit more. As you can, Mr. Goodbread. And the thing is, if people just did their research more, you'd understand that a lot of this is just propaganda. Of course, racists want you to think that black men are the boogeyman. These are the most common crimes. No one, like, for one, the United States is a first world country. Yes, the murder rate is high for us. The murder rate in the United States is nowhere near as high as other countries. The most common crime in the United States is drug. Black men are not going to prison for killing people. Black men are going to prison for getting overcharged with drug charges.
Stupid shit.
Stupid, exactly. Getting caught up in a jokes,
Stupid
getting
shit.
caught up in a jokes, trying to show off a female. The majority of black men are not going to prison for murder. Now they are going to prison, but the people who leave again, white men commit more crimes than black men because there's more white men in prison than black men.
Right. But that's
You may
not what the
continue.
narratives say, because that's not what sells. That's not what's
Right.
going to sell money. That's not what's going to keep the
In
registers
my
open.
in my old neighborhood, nobody in my old neighborhood committed a murder. Now in the other neighborhoods, yeah, but in my neighborhood, everybody went to prison for drugs. No one who I in my direct neighborhood went to jail or prison for murder. Now people around me did, but not in my neighborhood.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. Let me know where we at from here.
No, go ahead wherever you want to go to. I could break this down to you backwards.
All
You can
right.
go to other. No, you can go to the lovely ladies if you want to, but that's the juicy part though.
Yeah, that's the juice part. You see, I'm just stalling. Let's go to gender.
Go to go to gender.
Inmate gender.
Now we all know there's more men in prison than women, but let's talk about some things that kind of pertain to us. Obviously there's more men in prison than women, but let's scroll down a little bit to kind of get It's actually the other thing I sent you, Mr. Goodbread. The other
All
thing I
right.
sent you. It's in the other thing I sent you. But no, let's kind of get rid of it because a couple months ago, some woke guys from DC came down and talked about the growing black male incarceration problem. These guys were probably two alphabet dudes who were mad at black men, so they gotta, they probably hit on some black men, and them dudes probably beat their ass. Typical shit.
Right.
But the thing is, one thing they don't talk about is black male incarceration rates have been going down since the 1990s. Black men don't want to go to prison no more. We already learned our lesson. But how the
Right.
lovely ladies learn their lesson?
Right. All right. So now let's get to the juice. Let's get to the juice.
It should be another thing I sent you. Just go ahead, take your time, and just in no rush, Mr.
Ain't no
Goodbread.
rush. We cooking tonight, man. We chilling. We got the stats. We got the statistics. Y'all go on and clip this live if y'all need to. All my content creators, cause these are the stats. And guys, hit that like button, man. Help a brother out, brother. Help a brother out. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Log in. All my Facebook watchers. Come on, guys. Come on over to YouTube and log in, or just come on over to YouTube and join the chat, man. And hit that like button, guys. Let's get on into some business. Let's get on down to the business. Boom. All right. Let me make
There
this
we
little.
go. There we go. It's about to get cute. Y'all like cute shit, right?
Let's go. Let's go. All right.
Ah, so
Incarcerated women and girls. Over the past quarter century, there has been a profound change in the involvement of women within criminal justice system. This is the result of more expansive law enforcement efforts, stiffer drug sentencing laws, and post-conviction barriers to re-entry that uniquely affects women. The female incarcerated population stands nearly 5 times higher than in 1980. Whoa. Just let that sit right
mm,
there. Let that sit right
mm,
there. The
take,
post, wow. The female incarcerated population stands nearly 5 times higher than in 1980. Now, when we say they turned themselves into little boys, these are the niggas in the hood, yo. These are the little niggas in the hood running around here. For real, for
let
real.
me add, let me tell you something. From a person who could tell you, and you could tell me, you could tell you know this too. Women and men commit crimes very differently. Men are more calculating, and when we commit crimes, it's usually a last resort. You already know when women get angry, their first resort is violence.
Yeah, that's nature. Think about it. You get close to a cub, you get close to one of them little cubs, and ain't no smiling, ain't no high, ain't none of that shit. The moms don't want to hear none of that. She is designed to slaughter.
Yeah, bears, right?
Yeah, any female, this female nature, any female in the animal kingdom, think about it, will cut your head off. You mess with the little ones, because it's just a nature thing, and that's instilled in them before they even have kids. You know what I mean? It's nature. It's just, you know what I mean? And women got to understand they got things, they got nature things God gave them before they even had kids. I don't know why they think that because they have a kid, they just turn into a whole new person. No, you just add a little weight and shit. You know what I mean? Coochie stretch a little bit, but your nature is still your nature. If you was a hell of a dummy before you had the child, you're gonna be a hell of a dummy after the child. I mean, if you getting your information from incarcerated women and girls, guess what you gonna raise? You gonna raise an incarcerated person. So, you
A
know what I mean?
street
Pay
nigga,
attention, ladies.
a street nigga.
That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do. Female incarcerated population stands nearly 5 times higher than in 1980. Over half, 58% of imprisoned women in state prisons have a child under the age of 18. Damn. See, and now we just was touching on that. This is part of that generational curse right here.
Did I bring you? Did I bring you something or what? Do
Man,
I ever
listen.
disappoint you? Do I ever disappoint you?
Man, listen, we got a good old show, man. Y'all better hit that like button because I got a movie. Yo, I tell you, man, man, Righteous Fair Undefeated, man. We got a movie prepared for y'all today, man. We gonna really touch on some things that they don't like to touch on, You know what I
Do I
mean?
ever disappoint? Do I ever disappoint? Have I disappointed you yet? Have I?
Nah,
Have I not?
BT. You been on point with the motherfucking joint. Man, listen, Massa gonna get you, bro. Massa gonna get you.
Don't be
he
saying
already
that.
coming. He already come.
If Massa
Man, the bell.
finds
He already
out,
coming from my head, bro.
he'll kill you.
Master don't like me. He don't like Mr. Goodbread.
He gonna get you.
You telling the truth around here? Shh. Watch your mouth, boy.
Go ahead and scroll down. It gets more hilarious. I mean, it gets more serious.
All right. All right. So between hold on, let me get it. Between 1980 and 2020, the number of incarcerated women increased by more than 475%, rising from a total of 26,326 in 1980 to 152,854 in 2020. Wow.
Why is this not being talked about? These bitches are literally going. These bitches are literally destroying society.
P. Chilsky, what's going on, my guy? Word up, man. They're not talking about this. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear them numbers just now? Between 1980 and 2020, the numbers of incarcerated women increased by more than 475%, rising from a total of 26,326 in 1980 to 152,000, guys. You might as well 153,000, man. We know how to round off. In 2020, the total count in 2020 represents a 30% reduction from the prior year of substantial but insufficient downsizing in response to the COVID-19, which some states began to reverse in 2021. BT, man, take it from here, man. What's this, right? What we looking at?
First and foremost, I want you to understand how crazy this is and why this is so unprecedented. As you can clearly see, okay, as I mentioned before, it's more common to go to jail because most people don't commit felonies. Most people commit misdemeanors. As you can clearly see, from 1980 to 2020, there's actually just as many women in prison as there are in jail. You can make the honest case women are going to prison more frequently than men are nowadays, especially especially for like minor violent crimes like domestic violence or
And
oh Lord, Master gonna be mad at me, Mr. Good.
yeah, Master gonna get you. But you know what? They do it to themselves because that correlates to the social media boom. Everything is recorded now. So without social media, these chicks was sliding under the radar with the slick shit. Now that social media is here, you know what I mean? For that attention, they done sacrifice their right to be private. So you see, they was rocking on us in privacy, but now they traded that in for the attention, for the thirst trap, and that's blowing them up because they don't talk about this, but this is out there and this is real. This match what we do over here, guys. This the reason why when I asked y'all to send me some good videos of good women, you know what I mean? Nobody send me anything. Y'all send me 10 videos of some old crazy shit before y'all send me anything of a remnants of a good woman. But we crazy. Oh, y'all men just be complaining. How? How? Is
This,
complaining calling out reality. So
this is
now
an
we're
ex my
right.
this is an actual existential crisis. Like these bitches are breaking the law.
Yo,
Like
look at this shit. Look at the chart from the 1980s, bro, when they had afros and they was wearing dresses before they turned themselves into the BBL. Look at this shit though. Look at 2015, B. They was bogged. They was bugging. That was probably the year where it just went crazy. It just went real. It got real.
And
Shit
the
got real.
only reason why it's gone down is because there's just so many of them breaking the law. You have to understand, people got bench warrants and they're not getting arrested. People got bench warrants, Mr. Goodbread. Niggas got bench warrants and they ain't getting caught. That's the only reason why it's going down. Because really, truly, the prison statistics didn't really go down that much. The only reason they're not going, really and truly, the jail statistics went down because they're not going to jail. They're going to prison because they're killing people. That's the only reason why the jail statistics is going down, because they're not going to jail. They're going to prison. They're committing felonies.
Facts though, yo. Y'all looking at, y'all see the gray, y'all see the blue, and y'all see the yellow. The yellow is orange, right? It's different tiers, but guys, look at that shit. That's crazy. All right. Though many more men are in prison than women, the rate of growth for female imprisonment has been twice as high as that of men since 1980. Now that's something they don't want to talk about, bro. But because they paint us out to be the animals. But yeah, I'm gonna read that again. Because I don't know. I'm on my shit today. I ain't even reading like a third grader today, guys. I done fooled y'all. Yeah, y'all niggas like Mr. Goodbread reading. Yeah. Yeah, y'all thought BT was gonna read it for me? Nah, I got it.
Nah, bro. You don't be like no third grader, Mr. Goodbread.
Yo, man, listen. Though many more men are in prison than women, the rate of growth for female imprisonment has been twice as high as that of men since 1980. There are 1 million women under the supervision of the criminal justice system. Women under control of the U.S. correction system in 2020.
Pause.
Boom.
So I want you to think about that. Okay, how many black women live in the United States? 13 mil, right?
Yeah.
How many black men? Like 10 mil. That means that when you think about it, you talk about a lack of available black men, but the lack of available black women.
Right.
Bro, these bitches are going to prison just as much as we are. My bad, Master gonna get me. Master gonna get me.
You telling the truth, bro?
So when you think about it,
You be
I mean,
saying
you talk
that.
about lack of they got plenty of available black men, but it seems like all these bitches going to prison. Uh
Facts.
oh. Uh oh.
Facts. Facts.
Uh
Yo, I
oh.
mean, it's not looking good. Like, I mean, they we found out that they're not really the most educated. Um, they looking kind of homeless. Homeless is rising, and that they in prison.
You know what they sound like to me?
What it
Street
sound?
niggas.
It sound like the new street niggas. It sound like the Pookeishas. It sound like Pookeishas.
I don't know, man. Where the bell at, man? Later on the chain, we might need the bell to come in this bitch, man. I don't know.
And that's a fact, KDH. With these numbers and what we figured out yesterday, how they're eating themselves and smoking themselves to death, I can't see them outliving men. They're not outliving men. We got the dean. The dean is in the class. What's going on, dude?
What's happening?
What up, bro? I had this one saved just for you because I knew you like to be entertained.
Y'all cooking tonight, man. I'm loving the statistics, the scholarship, the information. It's a lot of information going on right now, in case y'all didn't notice, man. A lot of information is being spewed right now, and it's being broken down wonderfully.
Man, I love the righteous fear, yo. Hold on, son. We got it. Hold on. It's worth a clip.
Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
The whole truth, yo.
Right.
All right, BT, let's move it along, man. Let's move it along.
Take it. Like Fleece Johnson said, take your time.
Okay. You can see it. You can see it to read it. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
Oh
right
my
here.
god. Oh my
Yeah, for
god.
sure.
Y'all Master finna get me because of y'all, bro.
Yes, sir. We Stockton and Malone in
And
it
then
now. Let's go.
we got a convicted felon in the chat right now. Sugar Bum, man, Sugar Bum. I got your bench warrant.
Oh
Sugar Bum,
man.
I got your bench warrant right here, Sugar Bum. Stop fucking playing. I got your bench warrant right here. I heard you to stab somebody, Sugar Bum. Stop fucking playing. What y'all over here lying about, Sugar Bum? I got your bench warrant right here. I got it right here. I heard your probation officer looking for you, Sugar Bum. Stop playing. Stop being crazy, like the boys in New Orleans say. Stop being crazy. Sugar Bum, got your bench warrant right. Don't be mad, Sugar Bum. Don't be
Why
mad,
you
Sugar Bum. I
always
know,
judging me,
man. Let me
Mr.
tell you about Sugar
Goodbread?
Bum. Get the business clear.
You think you better?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Pookie is always welcome in the house of common sense. Ain't that right, Mr. Goodbread?
That's a fact, yo. We welcome Pookie because we
Come
learned a
on
lot
in.
from Pookie. And
Come on in.
Pookiesha too. And Pookiesha too.
You welcome over anytime you want. Just don't be over here causing no trouble.
Right.
Sit back, relax, and do what, OKL? Sit back, relax, and do what?
Just take a chill
Enjoy the
pill, man.
show. Enjoy the show,
Enjoy
baby.
the show.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Yes,
the
Enjoy
show.
the
Lord.
show. And put your knife away, yo. Yo, don't let yo. See, we over here in the righteous fit, so you gotta go through the metal detectors. Send Sugar Bum through the metal detectors again, please.
Yeah, Sugar Bum look dangerous. Any chick with the name Sugar Bum, that's a real stepper. Like we say in Barry, that's somebody who step on business. Stand over some
Shit.
shit. Like Kevin Gates said, stand over some shit.
God damn.
Like Boosie used to say.
God damn.
Sugar Bum said she always
I
got a
knew it.
weapon.
He pulled it right on now. That's why he said put the knife away.
She
This is
said
what
she a big gangster.
yo, she fit the live, yo. She fit the live. This is what I'm talking about. Yo, my calm, submissive sisters. This is what you got walking around out here, yo. She's about 2 upsets away from going to jail. You know what I mean? Don't upset her. Don't upset her now. Salute,
Dangerous.
Mr. Clay. What's going on?
She
Yo, let's
said
get
she a
back.
big
Yo, let's get back.
gangster. I
Enough
turn her out
attention.
there for love. Cocaine, a slanger. 100 of them, I just sold it all.
We didn't gave her enough attention. All right, Sugar Bum. Welcome to class, Sugar Bum. You late too, man. All right. Yo, okay, man. Let's get it, man. Let's take it away.
All right, so race and ethnicity in prisons. First bullet point. In 2020, the imprisonment rate for black women, 65 per 100,000, was 1.7 times the rate of the imprisonment for white women, 38 per 100,000.
Huh?
Hold on, BT. So you mean that's saying like for every 10 dudes that went to prison is like 6 chicks?
6.5 to 7, yes.
God damn. Got it. So when I tell y'all you gotta keep the 80-20 rule, it's about out of every 10 girls you meet, 8 of them bitches is trash. And you know what I mean?
That's
Am
right.
I lying? Am I lying? It's kind of accurate. It's kind of accurate.
Let's
All
get to the
right.
second bullet point. Latin women were in prison at a 1.3 times the rate of white women, 48 versus 38 per 100,000, still less than the black woman.
Facts. We know them Latino women, they drinking like the cut niggas.
They like to keep them knives on them.
Yeah, they stay drunk, and on top of it, they like to throw stuff. They like to throw hot grits on people and shit.
Yeah, they different. They got a different type of abuse, different type of
Mm-hmm.
spousal abuse with them.
All right, number 3, the third bullet point. The rate of imprisonment for black and Latin women was declined since 2000, while the rate of imprisonment for white women has increased.
Karen, we gonna need you to sit the fuck down, Karen and Becky. Calm down. Calm down. Becky, you gotta stop getting caught out there on the strip, on the blade. And Karen, you got to calm down. We understand this is your home court, and we get cheered more than you. You get booed more than cheered. But that's not our problem. So just go on and relax now. Raise your
Remember
kid,
the
man. We tired of you raising up kids with purple hair and bulls and ring noses too. Like, please get 10 to your kid, Karen, and stay
but keep
out
in
of the
mind,
Walmarts.
Mr. Goodbread, yeah, it did decline, but now they're still high. Look how many of these women, look how many black and Hispanic women are still on probation. They're a step away from going back to prison at any time. And on top of that, to be on probation, you know how street of a bitch got to be on probation. Come on, man, stop fucking playing. Decrease what about 1%? Just try. What the fuck?
That bitch gangster.
Yo, they weapons, bro. They walking weapons, boy. They worse than cars, boy. These bitches is walking weapons.
Most of these bitches are like the little escort from Houston we saw, the little pretty escort. That's most of these bitches. At any point, they can go back to prison because at any point, they can get set the fuck off. Stop playing. Yes, Lord. Keep it Jew, man. That's all I ask of you.
All right. What's that? Goddamn. What's that? The fourth. We on 4 now.
Fourth bullet point. Between 2000 and 2020, the rate of imprisonment in state and federal prison declined by 68% for black women, while the rate of imprisonment for white women rose by 12%.
Goddamn. See? I don't know, man. It's the drugs, yo. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing over there. You know what I mean? White privilege ain't so white.
Fentanyl.
White privilege ain't so white. I don't know what's going on, man. All right, man.
I'm peeing on myself.
What we looking at here? My guy BT. What we looking at here? This female imprisonment rate per 1,100,000.
Yeah, it kind of just proves our point. It might have decreased, but they're still high as the fuck because look at the black female imprisonment rate. It's like what? Like I said before, it's over like what, 60-something%. It decreased by 68% from like what, 400 damn percent? That's like saying you threw a rock into a pond, and that's like saying you got 1 C on a report card full of F's. What the fuck?
Well said. Imprisonment rate by gender, race, and ethnicity. Where we at, guys? Where we at, BT?
It's saying that black women decreased, but like I said, it's saying black women have decreased because it was 65%. No, it's saying it was 65, and it basically just saying that the race decreased and stuff like that. But you can clearly see the race is still rather high, right? Because it's saying, and look, 45% decrease for black men. There's way less black men going to prison right now than black women are nowadays. The number is higher, but the rate is going down.
Right.
You know.
And this is just by state right here. Guys, this is by state.
Oklahoma, I was stationed in Oklahoma. A lot of women are going to prison in Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a wild place because Oklahoma is a poor state, and the thing is, it's so poor. All people got to do around there is dope.
Yeah, I'm surprised New York's so low here, yo. What's going on here? That's because niggas is simps. Niggas be going to jail for the bitch. Nigga be digging in the cat litter so heavy out here. They nigga. Oh no, I take the bed. I did it. She got ass though, right? You gonna send me some pictures? Right? Dumb niggas, man. You dummies, yo. These niggas is stupid. Fucking dummies, yo.
Idiot.
State variation.
All right. Okay. The rate at which women are incarcerated varies greatly from state to state. At the national level, 47 out of every 100,000 women were in prison in 2020. The state with the highest rate of female imprisonment in Idaho, 110, and the state with the lowest incarceration rate of women is Massachusetts, which is 6.
Boston.
Simptown.
Offense types for men and women in state prisons. Women in state prisons are more likely than men to be incarcerated for a drug property offense. 26% of women in prison have been convicted of a drug offense, compared to 13% of men in prison. 23% of incarcerated women have been convicted of a property crime, compared to 15% among incarcerated men. So did they just say that women get arrested for drugs more than men?
Yeah, they did. And they also said that they get arrested for fucking niggas shit up, for vandalism, for vandalizing people's property too. That's what they do.
God damn.
See. So the whole time we curbing our biological nature, which is to spread our seed and be fruitful. We curb that though. You know what I mean?
Our
Society
aggression.
make us curb that, but they biology they don't get to curb that. Then nobody asked them to curb that. They could use that shit. They could go crazy. They could knock your fucking stand over. You know what I mean? Fuck your whole shit up. You know what I mean? We see what they do in these bodega stores, bro. They're knocking nigga. I seen them knock while our whole fucking shelf over
Right.
and
That
nothing
shit.
happened. And they walk right out.
Imagine how high the incarceration rates would be if shit really was equal. All these bitches would be in prison right now. All of them.
No, if it was equal, then that means we'll get to delete them without no consequences. Because our natural biology is to dominate, and you know what I mean. What you see what the lion do in the jungle, right? If we got to
Right.
do what the lions do, it'd be a lot of you know what I mean. but we are civilized and they are not. But they run around here acting like they are better. They more valued than us, and they not. They can't even curb their enthusiasm, and we can. Come on now. Where we at? Last bulletin point.
Right. The proportion of imprisoned women convicted of a drug offense has increased from 12% in 1986 to 20% in 2019.
And that's crazy. See, and I'm not a dummy. You know, I'm not a dummy. But the ones that's getting caught up in customs, trying to traffic for a nigga, you's a dummy. You the dummy, you see? Because I know about that with those women too. You know what I mean? A lot of women get caught up, you know what I mean, in love and with money. You know what I mean? And they strap shit on them and send them stupid asses through and they get caught up. And that counts as that too. You know what I mean? So I know we remove all gray areas. So even though you want to play the victim, but you still took it. You accepted it. And if you wouldn't have got caught, you would have spent that cash. Yeah. You got your whole body done and all that. No, it would have been fronting, no job and all that. Yeah. So no, you're not a victim. You know what I mean?
Nope.
You
Yeah.
do the crime, you do the time.
She has a degree though.
Yep. All right. What we looking at here, BT?
I mean, I want you to pay attention to the first bullet. Okay.
Ooh, that's too close to us though. Like that's too close to us. Like I can get it. Men, we aggressive. We you know what I mean? Ain't a lot of real masculinity in the hood no more. But you know what I mean?
No.
You got that feminine toxic femininity that's flowing through the hood
Right.
in men. So yeah.
Nigga yell at a man before he fights him.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? But look at the other ones though. Look how easy it is. Look
They
how
pass us on the property.
nigga,
They pass us on the property. They pass us in the drugs, but they always want to talk about the crack era and the crack era. And yeah, those old dudes were smoking crack, but us new niggas, we don't smoke crack, sis. We don't do that. No, we ain't leave our family to smoke drugs. Weed? No, we didn't leave our family to smoke weed. No, we're not gonna run with that. We can't
let's
run with
just call it what it is. The violence rate will be just as high if they actually recorded the amount of women doing domestic violence.
That's a fact, though.
And public order, wow, it's dead
Fighting
right
in
there.
fighting in public. Fighting in public.
All right, okay, let's get it. We got some stats today, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Word, and don't forget to follow us on Rumble.
That's a fact. Incarcerated girls of the 36,479 youth in residential placement on a typical day, 15%, which is 6,598, are girls. As with boys, girls are confined considerably less frequently than at the start of the century. In 2001-15, 104 girls were confined in a residential placement setting on a typical day. By 2019, the figure has been cut by 2/3. African American and tribal. What the fuck?
Yeah,
What did they
nigga.
just call
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
What did they
Placement
just call
home.
them?
That tribal girls is like Native American.
Okay. African American and tribal girls are much more likely to be incarcerated than Asian, white, and Latin girls. The placement rate for all girls is 35 per 100,000 girls. Those between ages 10 and 17, but the placement rate of Asian girls is 4 per 100,000. For the white girls, is 24 per 100,000, and Latin girls is 27 per 100,000. African American girls are more than 3 times as likely as their white peers to be incarcerated, 77 per 100,000, and tribal girls are more than 4 times as likely, 112 per 100,000.
Damn.
Little bitches going to jail, going to youth prison for stabbing hoes at school, bringing guns to school, bashing a hoe head against the wall because she
Right.
mad because
Hitting
the
the
whole kissed her
teacher.
little boyfriend.
Hitting the
Hitting the
teacher too.
teacher.
Don't forget hitting the
Talking about
teacher.
yeah, hitting the jumping the damn teacher, trying to run somebody over in their car. You know, little bitches be having testosterone, bro.
Stealing lunch tickets.
Stealing lunch tickets, stealing cars. There was an incident in Chicago. 2 little bitches stole somebody's car and ran the nigga over by accident. They both got juvenile life.
Look, incredible, man.
All right, so though just 15% of youth incarcerated on a typical day are girls, they make up much higher proportion of those incarcerated for the lowest level offenses. 34% of youth in placement for status offenses such as truancy and curfew violations are girls. More than half of youth incarcerated for running away are girls. Overall, 1/3 of incarcerated girls are held for status offenses or for violating the terms of their probation.
Group home shorties. Those are your group
Facts.
home shorties. Where's their mother at?
Out in the streets.
You know what I mean?
In
Where is
prison
their
as well,
mother?
more than
Where's their
likely.
hell of a mother at? I ain't
Incarcerated.
raising like that. I ain't raising like that.
It's his daddy.
She make her own decisions. Her father. Her father. Where her father at? Where her father?
The bitch probably in and out of prison her own damn self.
You know she is.
Shit. In 2019, girls in the youth justice system were detained after their arrest 41,016 times and committed to out-of-home placement after their adjudication 9,061 times.
Basically, when they got out on probation, the bitches went back to prison. Bitches went right back to fucking prison. Bitches said thug life, Mr. Goodbread.
They said thug life, yo.
They the new street niggas, man.
I get it from my mama. They said I get it from my mama.
No, not juvenile.
Yo, what we looking at right here, BT?
States with the highest incarceration. Can I tell you why Alaska is so high? You ever heard about the stories about Alaska?
Nah, let us know, man. Put us on.
No, Alaska is the most lawless state in the world. One of the most lawless first world states in the entire world. Alaska has the nation's most lax laws. And the thing is, when people break the law and they're on the run, they go to Alaska. Because the thing is, Alaska, besides it being a complete shithole, it's one of them places where you can actually disappear at. In Alaska, they have one of the most lax justice systems in the world. Alaska has the highest crime rate in the nation for any state per capita because there's so many people in Alaska with felonies because they escaped the law.
That's dope. Dope information, bro. Dope information.
Very, very dangerous. The thing, there's a military base in Alaska. They forbid you to leave the base because niggas ain't ready for what the fuck's out there. Now, is Alaska as bad per capita as like down here where I'm at or New York? No. But does it have a higher frequency of crime? Yes, because there's more felons who are on the run than move there. And there's also a lot of people there who have bench warrants who never get arrested. People who've had warrants for 20 years just walking around the neighborhoods in Alaska.
Crazy, man. Great stuff, man. Great stuff.
Yeah. Professor said no way. Yeah, Professor. Yeah, yes way. Yeah, Alaska with the shits.
All right, what we looking at? This gonna be our last graph right here. Girls comprise a growing proportion of all teen arrests. 1980 to 2019, it's rising.
Duh. Have you seen the videos we've been fucking playing? Bitches have lost their mind, bro. You literally have bitches who will come outside with that iron and put it on somebody.
Look at that. Look at that. That
Yeah,
is.
bro. Stop playing.
Make sure y'all screenshotting tonight, man. And you ain't even got to talk. There's no more argument. As soon as they start the dumb shit, oh, but man abuse, man. You just slap right here. Hold that. Hold that, sis. And how was your kid, yo? If you're a kid and you being held hostage, raise your hand, yo. Raise your hand. Word, y'all. That was lovely. That was lovely. Great stats, y'all. Great fucking stats,
It's a
yo.
fact.
Now we have come to the entertainment part of the show, and this is gonna be a good one because nobody touched on this topic right here. Nobody touched on how these women inadvertently, because government saying Zaddy done partnered with them and pushed this money and this opportunity, you know what I mean, this false sense of security on them, how they in turn take that out on man. And this is why they are the abusers. Guys, they don't talk about this. They don't show this. Fair use, fair use. This for entertainment purposes and educational purposes only, guys. You know what I mean? We gonna react to this for the YouTube standards, guidelines, and all of that. Let's get it. Guys, at any given time that y'all want to chime in and put y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all know what to do. Just let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yo, did they clip the live? Yo, we still live? Put a 1 in the chat if we still live.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, we had not. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't. I
About to
see.
chat.
KDA says seriously.
Let me go.
Oh
Let me get on my
man.
phone. Hold on. Let me get on my phone with it.
Wow, did you play this video?
Oh yeah, I paused it. Zone sent me the joint.
Oh yeah, they done clipped it, man.
Man, Massa mad
clipped it.
at us, Mr.Goodbread.
They clipped it, good, bro. I'm looking at it on my phone right now. Say stream unavailable.
Oh, stream unavailable. God dog it.
Yeah. Hopefully it come back.
It says stream suspended for policy violations.
What? So can you get it back?
Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But let's see.
I was gonna take this shit and send it to them three hoes who I was on that
I
live
know
stream.
it's gonna save to the it's gonna ultimately save to the what you call it.
Streamer, I don't know that. I mean, I'm playing it back, so it's let me play it back. But in the beginning, it ain't.
Stay on, guys. I'm gonna back out and come back in.
Let me see something. It say we hold on. Let me see. Zone say we back at it. Okay, we back in. We could be back in business. We back in business. Zone say.
We is back zone, yo. That was lit. That was lit, yo. That was lit. Neat trick right there. Neat trick. Good night, discipline management. Shit, we finna wrap this on up too, man. We finna wrap this on up too. But y'all seen where we was going. Y'all seen. They get us. Salute to the chat, man. Salute to my guys, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go on and close this joint on out proper. Like, BT, man, what you got, man? Modern women incarceration rates are rising, bro.
Y'all just sit back and watch the whole world burn, but just stay vigilant, keep God first. You ought to know what it is, and don't need to explain. Just stay out the way, do what you got to do, and stay with a convicted heart. Put the Lord first.
That's a fact, guys. Put the guard first. And guys, yo, definitely on the playback, this is action packed, guys. You got some stats, guys. We got stats, and these are all fresh stats, guys. These are up to date stats. These are the up to the date stats, guys. We got stats, and these are all fresh stats, guys. These are up to. Okay, yo, close this out, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is. Appreciate the chat for coming in. Appreciate you, Mr.Goodbread, for bringing me in. And great breakdown, BT. You know what I'm saying? Catch the playback, guys. It was an extensive breakdown on what we talk about. You know, it's undisputed, and you can't say we pulled it out of our ass. You understand me? So catch that playback. That's really all I got to say. I was a fan today. I actually learned a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I had to kick back a little bit. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, man. I want to say before I go, I want to say big shout out to BT, man. Big work today, BT. You gave that work in. Big work, BT, man. Word, man. Salute. And KDH, man, that video, I know what I got to do now, though, KDH. I just got to clip it. I can't just show the whole thing.
I'm going to catch y'all boys later.
But I could clip it like how I did the other morning. You know what I mean? Like how I did in the morning. I'm going to just be clipping those because that was good information. You know what I mean? I could have shortened it. But salute, squad. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly, man. Do not play with your life, guys. We do this for the culture, man. Word. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Don't forget, hit that like button. Follow me on Rumble, guys. That's Righteous Fear 2023 over there at Rumble. Also, guys, when you get a chance, make your way over to the new channel, which is also the Righteous Fear Truths over there on YouTube. You know what I mean? We're going to be running live streams from over there. Don't worry about the Mr.Goodbread Show channel until further notice. That channel is under reconstruction. If anybody want to buy that channel, just let me know. It's already there. I'll just delete all the videos and you just got to work on your watch time. But you already have the subs. The subs is already over 5,500. So y'all lit. Just hit me up. Let me know. You know what I mean? Guys, enjoy the rest of your night. I'll check y'all. You know, it's no class tomorrow. See y'all in the morning, though. We just got that morning class. But it's no classes tomorrow. So, see y'all.
Peace.
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke reef and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things. But you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.